First things first, I don't support Ukraine. For example, let's say Bucha, the Bucha massacre. Did the people die? Yes. Was it made to be a show for the media? Yes. I think a lot of it was staged for each. I think the people really were killed, but I think they were just killed in the normal way people are killed during the war. Just innocent bystanders killed. And I think Ukraine got some in-house media guys and, made it as big as a story as possible. Yeah. For example, and yes, there is satellite photography, but as you can see, I'm showing a certified Joe Biden death camp. What's my proof? Well, if Amnesty and International or whatever can put up a satellite image of a North Korean village and say it's a death camp, well, I can do the same thing too. See, here's the Joe Biden death camp. Yep. Execution gallery, death camp, Joe Biden statue. It's got the whole shebang. But this isn't why I don't like Ukraine. It's why I don't like Russia. First things first, the Nazi issue. Is there Nazis in Ukraine? Yes. Are the Nazis bad? Yes. Are they committing war crimes? Yes. Is the whole of Ukraine Nazis? No. Not even Azov still is all Nazis. There's plenty of Marines there. And no, there is not a NATO command center under Azov Steel. Honestly, here's the thing. I don't like Russia because I've been hearing a lot of Russian propaganda. Yeah. And Ukrainian propaganda. Don't like Ukraine because of Ukrainian propaganda. Don't like Russia because of Russian propaganda. Why is that? Because propaganda makes... I don't like lies, okay? And is there Nazis in Ukraine a problem? Yes, but there's other ways of dealing with an invasion. I've got nothing wrong, although I do have nothing wrong with invading another country for no reason. Yes, I know a lot of people disagree, but I think it's okay. But as long as you go around honourably and say, hey, we declare war on you because we want a land grab, that should be A-okay. And, well, it should be expected that a whole bunch of countries will send support to that country that getting invaded. And I think that's A-okay. And that's how things should do. And if that's how this war was going down and saying, hey, there's a Nazi problem in Ukraine, there's Russians to get press, and we think it's best that we take over that land, and Russia's like, yep, we declare war on Ukraine, and then invade Ukraine, declares war on Ukraine. Yes, that is a good thing. I would support that. And in the start of it, I did support it. But here's the thing. Russia's going around it the whole wrong way. What do I mean? What I mean is that, yes, Ukrainians are committing war crimes, but do you know who else is committing war crimes? The Russians. Bucha, was it staged? Yes. Did Russia commit war crimes there? Yeah, probably. I mean, if the West has Nazis, then Ukraine has Nazis. You know the difference is that the Nazis in Ukraine are publishing their war crimes. The Russians don't publish their war crimes. The West don't publish their war crimes. I mean, to get you how bad of a state things are, in Australia, there is currently a high-profile war crimes court case. It's a defamation case, and the war criminal is suing newspapers who reported his war crimes. Yes, that is how bad the situation is in the West. And if Russia was convicting war crimes, which I have no doubt they are, I would all support Russia, but of course, war criminals keep it a secret, unlike in Ukraine. I do think Ukraine should take active actions to arrest their war criminals. But here's the thing. one of the important guys said that Russia reserves the rights to kill mercenaries. And here's the thing. There's Wagner Group in Ukraine. Wagner Group are mercenaries. And the Ukrainians filming themselves killing Russian mercenaries. They could say, oh, we fought the Wagner Group. And, yeah, exactly. And if Russia want to go against that, they would be hypocrites. Because, oh yeah, Russia's really hypocritical. I really don't like them for that. And this is a rant. Yeah. So, yep. That's right. Russia said they reserve the right to kill war criminals. Is that wrong? Absolutely. Well, not war criminals. Mercenaries. And pretty much, I think they should. And here's the thing. Are the Azov battalion killing civilians? Probably. Are Russians killing civilians in Mariupol? Yes, I think both sides have been killing civilians. Although I do think Ukraine is probably doing it more. But you get civilian testimony saying that they were shot up by Ukrainians. And I think these testimonies were true. You see what they were wearing and they're like saying, yeah, when I was shot up, I'm wearing this. And I'm pretty sure it was like, I presume they were retired as of, this is an interview, certain interview. And they were clearly a former Azov Steel employee. And guess what? The Azov Steel employee has like high visibility bands in the same place where the Russians put their white armband at like 200 meters. I guarantee it would have been mistaken for a Russian white armband. So, yes, that is testament. Am I sure Ukraine's killing? Yes, everyone's war criminals, okay? Everyone's war criminals, okay? And I think there should be a non-partisan war crimes tribunal, because there needs to be a culture of pretty much locking up your own war criminals. It's a major problem. I mean, no one ever punishes their own war criminals. And also, that doesn't mean there's not good people on each side. There's plenty of good people on both sides. How do I know this? Well, look at World War II. Yes, the Germans and Japanese did bad stuff, but plenty of countries on the Axis protected Jews. Okay, that's just a fact. And saying that everyone on the Axis was bad is incorrect. Finland was on the Axis. Okay? So, yes, and there was people on the other side who knew the Holocaust was happening and couldn't care less. In fact, they gave absolutely zero and less. In fact, possibly even negative shit. How do I know this? Because I was watching a video about Hungary and stuff. The dictator of Hungary. And it was pretty much communication thing between them. And the Allies said, yeah, so what if 100,000 Jews get killed and stuff? Like, we don't care. That's just a drop in the bucket. Like, they literally cared zero about hundreds of thousands of lives. Think of it. Yeah. Was that Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Worthwhile. We killed a few soldiers. It was worthwhile. Yeah, that's the sort of attitude in the Allies. And of course, that's how they killed 1 million North Koreans. Actually, no, over 1 million North Koreans were killed in indiscriminate, evil bombing raids. Yes. So, there was just as much, well, probably a bit less, evil people on the Allied side as on the Axis. And that's a simple fact. I mean, Churchill was a bad dude who did a bunch of bad stuff. Like corn pop. And the United Kingdom, I'm just going to be perfectly honest, should have made peace with Germany. I guarantee that England would be in a better place if they made peace with Germany. And also, I just like to rant about Woodrow Wilson, the evil mastermind who made America great. Yes. Woodrow Wilson was the greatest president of America and my least favorite president of America. Unlike Taft, I like Taft. Yes. America, evil, bad. Woodrow Wilson absolutely played World War One to perfection, and it's why America's so powerful today. Why is America so powerful? Because everyone got in debt. Because the winners were deep in American debt. America was pretty much the Entente. NATO is just the neo-Entente, okay? Except America controls the whole thing. And I hate the Entente. It started World War One. Multi-country alliances start wars, okay? They should be abolished. I'm okay with one-on-one country things, but whole attack against one's attack should be abolished. Yeah, maybe if they're little tiny culturally similar state, but not hundreds of millions of people. Yeah. So I'm ranting now. I've been ranting the whole time. Yeah, so pretty much Con Pop was a bad dude who did a bunch of bad things, and that is all.